Breaking news. This time the topper's marks has broken the all-time high record.
Okay, so I'm at the exterior part of my college this evening, and my summer break is going to be over soon. And this is a topic I've always been wanting to talk. So they say study, score good marks, and success will follow. But what if that success path is broken from the start? What if the system is pretending to assess but is actually suppressing? Why marks are a lie and the system needs to change? Welcome to 3C. I am Abhishek, a fourth year data science student. And this particular video is actually very important. Okay, answer this one basic thing. Have you ever been forced to take a path because your marks looked good? Or because maybe your marks look bad? You may have thought of dropping many times. Or even have dropped, अब पढ़ाई नहीं होगी. और यही सारी चीजें मुझे एक सोच की तरफ ले जाती है. That in most Indian exams you are not rewarded for understanding. You are rewarded for matching a pattern. The same keywords, the same steps, the same style. Whether you think differently or not doesn't matter. Only replication matters. Teachers check 100 plus papers for a day. You are not a student anymore. You are just an answer key. The bigger question is these real evaluation? Why do we equate a student's worth with their performance in a 3-hour memory test? Okay, let's break it. Mug up. Identify important questions, solve repeated patterns, write in neat handwriting, and follow rigid formats. Congratulations, अब तुम 95% वाले student हो. Is this assessment or pattern training for parrots? And this leads me to wonder whether pen and paper way has to be the only major method of assessing students. And मेरे खुद के personal observation में school time से ही मैंने देखा है कि practical exams are given least importance. कोई एग्जाम ही नहीं है वो. इवन टॉपर स्टूडेंट्स ये सोच फैलाते हैं, इंटरनल हो या एक्सटर्नल टीचर हो, बस वाइवा अच्छे से देना. एंड दिस इज हाउ अनदर पॉसिबली ग्रेट मेथड ऑफ असेसमेंट is killed in India. And coming back to pen paper memory assessment, let's understand how these marks actually come into total. Let's say 2 students are there. One student has completely read the book, each and every topic, understood all the concepts, while another student is there who has hacked the teaching patterns of the teacher, stressed on predicted questions by his teacher in the classroom, gathered all the PYQs and has sorted the predicted questions, and practiced accordingly. Point to be noted is this particular student might just have learned only the methods by which his answer should come. Bina logic समझे. After the exam, student B is seen to be scoring more. So now here comes the question of capturing property of these written exams about the student's capabilities. And the story does not end here. Even after this, there are possibilities of getting higher marks. Cheating in the exam hall, invigilators कितना ही रोक लेते हैं. Go to teachers after the exam during copy checking and beg for marks. So tell me, if marks were the real measure of capability, then why are so many toppers lost after college? And why are people who barely pass exams building companies, leading teams, solving problems? It's not about knowledge anymore. It's about fitting into a rigid mold and calling it merit. In a study by Team Lees at Tech, 48% of graduates in India are not employable, yet many are high scorers. If a student wants to study computer science, why is their entrance exam heavily focused on chemistry and physics for getting into top institutes? Okay, I understand for getting intake of great minds for that top colleges, right? And people also say that chemistry, physics, maths, they all build logic. They help us understand complex matters. But let's be true, how many of Indian professionals actually use what they learned from the early stages? One exam decides your stream, one stream decides your college, one college decides your job, and all of these based on marks you got at the age of 16 or 17. Okay, so people say chemistry, physics, and maths or any other relevant subjects for any other entrance exams help build logic. But wasn't that the job of class 10? Elementary education is supposed to build fundamentals across domains. But I firmly believe after class 10th, students should be allowed to go deep, not wide. See, if there are early fundamental electives like computer science, biotech, mechanical engineering, and stuffs like that in class 11th and 12th itself, then there can be a possibility of taking entrance exams based on specific subjects like computer science, biotech, and all, just like IIT JAM, right after class 12. Now you may defend by saying that it can corrupt competition, but please think, the branch, say for example, biotech, will be filled only by those students who actually love biotech, who have already chosen to appear for biotech entrance exam and get admitted in that particular branch of the college. It will only be filled by the lovers of the branch and not the ones who could not get computer science as the first preference. Ultimately, demand and supply chain efficiency improve hoga. So I would like to say, your marks are a number, but your mind is a world. And I know that this system will take time to improve. So if the system does not see you, you create your own path. And we, the students of today, should demand a system that doesn't just test memory, but respect dreams. If you felt this, comment your story too, और इस भीड़ में मुझे खोना दो, इसलिए follow कर लो.